Kamala Harris is making headlines again with a surprise digital relaunch. She has rebranded her old campaign account for the 2026 midterms. Writers' speculation about a 2028 presidential run starts growing. This move signals that Democrats may already be scrambling to regroup after Donald Trump's strong 2024 re-election victory. It's early 2026. President Trump is settling into his second term. And suddenly, Kamala Harris returns online with a newly rebranded project called Kamala HQ. This is not a full presidential campaign announcement. Instead, it focuses on organizing support for the 2026 midterms. Some see it as the opening move in a Democratic comeback. Others see it as a desperate attempt to stay relevant after a major election loss. Reports say Harris relaunched her dormant account as an online organizing project. The goal appears to be mobilizing volunteers, driving digital engagement, and influencing key House and Senate races. The timing is important. It comes just months after Democrats lost major ground in the White House, the Senate, and several critical swing states. Her team reportedly reused infrastructure from the 2024 campaign. That includes tens of thousands of volunteers and a large online network. The new strategy focuses on virtual town halls, voter turnout campaigns, and targeted ads in battleground districts. Supporters call this a smart digital strategy. Critics say the messaging is vague and lacks clear policy direction. Why launch now? With major foreign policy shifts under Trump, including trade tensions with China, changes in NATO relations, and Middle East negotiations, Democrats appear eager to present a counter-narrative quickly. Harris is framing the midterms as a turning point for American democracy. Her messaging emphasizes organization, unity, and rebuilding political momentum. Criticism appeared immediately online. Some commentators mocked her speech style and described the messaging as confusing or overly abstract. Others argued that her communication style still connects strongly with younger and urban voters. Because the account already had millions of followers, the relaunch instantly gained attention without needing to build a new audience from scratch. Political analysts say the strategy is focused more on building energy than releasing detailed policy plans right away. Instead of direct attacks, the early messaging centers on organization and grassroots involvement. International observers also see the relaunch as another example of deep political polarization inside the United States. The stakes for the 2026 midterms are extremely high. Control of Congress will determine how much of Trump's agenda moves forward. Democrats are targeting competitive states like Georgia, Arizona, and Wisconsin, where turnout could decide everything. If successful, this digital campaign could influence several key House seats and potentially reshape Senate races. The bigger question remains, is this only about midterms, or is it an early test for a future presidential run? Some analysts believe the new digital infrastructure looks more like long-term preparation than a short-term political project. Early speculation suggests Harris could be positioning herself for a major role in future Democratic leadership. Globally, U.S. political shifts influence markets, alliances, and international strategy. Changes in Congress could affect foreign policy decisions, military support programs, trade negotiations, and global economic stability. Allies and rivals alike are watching closely to see whether American politics shifts again in the next election cycle. Despite the renewed attention, critics argue Harris still faces major challenges after the 2024 defeat. Some question whether her support base has actually recovered. Others believe that strong digital engagement could help rebuild momentum faster than traditional campaign strategies. Early online metrics show high engagement levels and significant discussion across social media. The success or failure of this relaunch could define the next phase of democratic politics in the United States. If it drives strong midterm results, it could reshape future presidential races. If it fails, it may confirm doubts about her long-term political influence.